Today our topic is the best time management hacks from philosophy. Time is one of the most valuable resources we have, yet it is also the one we often waste the most. We live in a world full of distractions, endless to-do lists, and the constant pressure to do more. But philosophy, especially from thinkers like the Stoics, can teach us how to use our time wisely and live a more meaningful life. Let's explore some of the best time management hacks from philosophy that can help you take control of your time and focus on what truly matters. First, let's talk about the Stoics. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches us how to live a good life by focusing on what we can control and letting go of what we cannot. One of the most important Stoic ideas for time management is the concept of Memento Mori, which means remember that you will die. This might sound dark, but it is actually a powerful reminder that our time is limited. We don't know how much time we have left, so we should use it wisely. Instead of wasting time on things that don't matter, like worrying about things we can't control or chasing after fame and wealth, we should focus on what truly matters, like our relationships, our health, and our personal growth. The Stoics believe that by remembering our mortality, we can live with more purpose and make better decisions about how we spend our time. Another important Stoic idea is the practice of Premeditatio Malorum, which means the premeditation of evils. This is the practice of imagining the worst-case scenarios in advance so that we can prepare for them and reduce our fear and anxiety. When it comes to time management, this means anticipating the challenges and distractions that might come up during the day and planning how to deal with them. For example, if you know that you tend to get distracted by your phone, you can plan to put it on silent or keep it in another room while you work. By thinking ahead and preparing for obstacles, you can save time and stay focused on your goals. Now let's move on to another philosopher, Seneca. He was a Roman Stoic who wrote a lot about time and how to use it wisely. In his essay, On the Shortness of Life, Seneca argues that life is not short, but we make it short by wasting our time on trivial things. He says that many people spend their lives chasing after wealth, power, and pleasure, but these things don't bring lasting happiness. Instead, we should focus on using our time to cultivate wisdom, virtue, and meaningful relationships. Seneca also emphasizes the importance of being present in the moment. He says that we often waste time by dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. But the only time we truly have is the present moment. By focusing on the present and making the most of each moment, we can live a fuller and more satisfying life. Another great time management hack from philosophy comes from the Greek philosopher Aristotle. Aristotle believed in the importance of balance and moderation in all areas of life. He introduced the concept of the golden mean, which is the idea that virtue lies between two extremes. When it comes to time management, this means finding a balance between work and rest, between being productive and taking time to relax. Many people today struggle with burnout because they work too much and don't take enough time to rest and recharge. But Aristotle would argue that true productivity comes from balance. If you want to manage your time well, you need to make sure you are not only working hard, but also taking care of yourself and giving yourself time to rest and enjoy life. Next, let's look at the philosophy of mindfulness, which has its roots in ancient Eastern philosophies like Buddhism. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment and paying attention to what is happening right now without judgment. In terms of time management, mindfulness can help you stay focused and avoid distractions. When you are mindful, you are less likely to get caught up in negative thoughts or worries about the future, and you can concentrate on the task at hand. Mindfulness also helps you become more aware of how you are spending your time, so you can make better decisions about what to focus on. For example, if you notice that you are spending too much time scrolling through social media, you can make a conscious choice to put your phone down and do something more meaningful instead. Another important time management hack from philosophy is the idea of setting priorities. The German philosopher Immanuel Kant believed in the importance of living according to principles and values. He argued that we should always act in a way that we would want everyone else to act, and this includes how we use our time. When it comes to time management, this means setting clear priorities based on your values and goals. Instead of trying to do everything at once, you should focus on the things that are most important to you and align with your long-term goals. For example, if your goal is to spend more time with your family, you should prioritize activities that allow you to do that, and let go of things that don't add value to your life. Finally, let's talk about the philosophy of minimalism. Minimalism is the idea that less is more, and that we can live a happier and more fulfilling life by simplifying and focusing on what truly matters. When it comes to time management, minimalism means cutting out the unnecessary tasks and distractions that take up your time and energy. Instead of trying to do everything and please everyone, you should focus on the few things that bring you the most joy and fulfillment. For example, instead of saying yes to every invitation or request, you can learn to say no to the things that don't align with your priorities. By simplifying your life and focusing on what truly matters, you can free up more time for the things that bring you happiness and meaning. In conclusion, philosophy offers many valuable lessons for time management. From the Stoic practice of Memento Mori to Aristotle's concept of the golden mean, these ancient ideas can help us use our time more wisely and live a more meaningful life. By remembering that our time is limited, focusing on the present moment, setting clear priorities, and simplifying our lives, we can take control of our time and focus on what truly matters. So the next time you feel overwhelmed or distracted, remember these time management hacks from philosophy and use them to guide your decisions. Time is precious, and it's up to us to make the most of it.